Rudy Giuliani just launched a vicious, unprovoked attack on Joe Biden. The drunk uncle who ruins family holidays is at it again. Former New York City mayor and current expert legal analyst for the president, Rudy Giuliani, has predicted Trump will easily win in 2020, particularly if Democrats nominate a moron like former vice president and the drunk uncle who livens up family gatherings, Joe Biden. They need someone new, who would be more threatening to us. Rudy Giuliani, himself a failed presidential candidate in 2008, told HuffPost. They've got to hit us with a surprise. Let's allow hell to freeze over momentarily and observe one valid point he's made. Democrats are in desperate need of fresh meat, if for no other reason than the way each and every member of Congress over a certain age couldn't understand the basic functionality of Facebook well enough to interrogate Mark Zuckerberg a few months ago. For further proof the Democratic Party needs to move away from the elite inner circle it has become and welcome a new slew of ideas and fresh blood, look further into the commentary Giuliani provided the Huffington Post. He told the publication that none of the candidates currently floating in the ether of possibility worry him or Trump one bit. The unknown frightens me more than Elizabeth Warren or Biden, he said, though he saved some of his most salacious commentary for the uber-popular former vice president who served with Trump's public enemy number one, Joe Biden. Joe Biden is a moron, he said, claiming that Biden finished last in his law school class at Syracuse University and had been unable to understand issues Giuliani tried to discuss with him when he was a federal prosecutor and Biden was a Delaware senator. I'm calling Joe Biden a mentally deficient idiot. Strong words from the man who blew a hole in his own client's defense in an unhinged rant on Fox News a mere hours after being hired to replace one of the many Trump lawyers who jumped ship from the sinking trial. Giuliani also pointed to Biden's age as a disqualifying factor. He's also too old. He's 4 years older than Trump, Giuliani said. Trump turned 72 yesterday. Biden will be 76 in November. For once, a member of Team Trump can do math. If scrappy boy from Scranton Joe Biden did choose to throw his hat into the 2020 ring, it would be his third official bid for the presidency. Biden previously ran in 1988, then 20 years later in 2008 where he would lose to the man he would work alongside for 8 years, Barack Obama. Biden came close to running in 2016 as Obama's term closed, but the then recent passing of his son Beau halted his decision. Beau Biden lost his battle with the same brain cancer currently afflicting Senator John McCain shortly before that election cycle began. An aide to Biden declined to comment on Giuliani's remarks. Giuliani's choice to attack Biden is perplexing, as there seems to be no clear reason why he chose to hone in on him and no one else. It could have something to do with Biden's favorability numbers reaching nearly double that of Trump's best average, 58 to roughly 38, respectively. One reason Giuliani might have chosen Biden specifically is his attachment to Obama. As a former two-term president, Obama can never run again. This leaves Trump's favorite decoy off the table for the 2020 election cycle. His 2016 nemesis, Hillary Clinton, is also unlikely to seek another presidential bid, meaning Biden is the next best scapegoat. Context clues suggest this is the reason for this particular attack, as Giuliani eventually threw Obama's name in the discussion, urging him to campaign for Democrats in the midterm elections. The move, he claims, would limit the party to just 42% of the vote. Please, bring him back, he said, counting on Obama's name to push enough moderates away from the party and into Republican hands. There's one other extremely likely reason Giuliani went on this particular tirade. As head of the legal counsel guiding Trump through the ongoing investigation into Russian meddling, it is his primary duty to deflect all attention from developments in the case. Friday morning, former Trump campaign manager Paul Manafort was sentenced to prison for witness tampering in the special counsel's investigation. Though Trump himself eventually tweeted about the ruling, Giuliani is performing his due diligence, swinging the news cycle as far from Trump as he possibly can. If nothing else will be taken away from Giuliani's latest diatribe, at least let it be this: Republicans are more afraid of what could be coming in the wake of this tumultuous and sadistic presidency. Just as in 2016, they can't campaign on issues because their platform hurts the majority of working Americans. Instead, they can only rely on slander, but remember this: it's impossible to slander those who remain honest, open, and stand for concrete ideals. Democrats have really created far more coherent messaging since Trump's inauguration. If they keep that momentum, the blue wave will be more than a Twitter hashtag. It will become a real, formidable force to wash away the stains of fascism from American soil.